Hi, today I will speak regarding organizational structuring. Organizational structuring is about the way the organization is structured. Is structure. It's a very it's a very important word. How the organization is structured. In the structuring, we will have different kinds of structures. The reason for structure is the main thing, which is how the organization conducts its business. What is its business? What are the requirements of its business? Who are the stakeholders and customers of this business? How do the employees like to work? And how does the management of the organization want their employees to work? All these considerations are the criteria for the structuring of the organization. First and foremost is this. If you see this network of communication patterns between the different departments or people, you can understand that the flow of the communication very well depends on the structure of the organization. Very well depends on the structure of the organization, the flow of communication. Now, the flow of communication that is I am showing here is also a fallout of the type of business, the type of decision making, the type of situation analysis, the situation present at the organization, the working method of the organization, and the flexibility of operations is reason for this kind of a communication pattern. So this communication pattern is mostly and basically because of the underlying criteria or considerations of the organization, which is basically the flexibility of the operations. See, I am not a very technical person, but I am speaking here about a very psychological and socio-technical matter, which is related to the proper harnessing and utilization of the resources of the organization. In structuring of the organization, we talk about how a consultant helps the organization structure the organization so that it can conduct its business in the most efficient, most flexible, most resource friendly manner. So this structure, what it does is that it gives the organization that flexibility, that resourcefulness, that efficiency in its operation, that employee friendly environment in its day-to-day business, that the organization is able to gain a competitive maximum and competitive advantage, or simply put, an advantage in terms of other organizations to base its decisions that helps it to survive in the complex business environment. So here, as a OD intervention consultant or OD consultant or organizational specialist, my job is to help the organization with a efficiency ratio in the structure of the organization, a ratio that includes several factors or criteria like the business scenario, the customers and the stakeholders, the flexibility of the operations, taking into consideration what are the timings, how people like to work, how the management perceives the people, perceives the people as uh, constructive output, what are their uh, business products and services, what is the region in which they are operating, and uh, last but not the least is uh, how what in what manner they want people or the external environment to see them as a profitable uh, business idea, profitable investment opportunity, profitable and successful growing organization. Because these things matter in the long run, in the short run also, because only when people perceive or the external environment perceives you as a viable opportunity, people will not come to subscribe to your shares, IPOs, bonds, and they would not like to buy your stocks. So it will create a shortage of demand for your manufactured, indigenous manufactured products and services. So structure is important. So structure influences demand. Psychology of work. Approach, operations, efficiency, and flexibility. So I have just identified 4 such parameters: demand for your products and services, psychology of work, which is how the people work, why they work like in a particular pattern, what explains their rationality of that behavior, and why they should be trained or not trained, considering whether whatever is going on is feasible, is acceptable to the management, is okay with the organization or not. Approach to operations. Approach to operations is what is the layout plan. Here there are some technical topics. The way the floor is laid out so that people can work in groups or teams or in uh, clusters or in remote locations or in a virtual manner as per the need of the situation, circumstances, how they communicate with each other, that is the communication flow among the different nodes in the organizational structure. That is the approach to operations. efficiency and flexibility, and through this approach how they are able to derive the efficiency and flexibility. So if you like to consult my services, my understanding, my expertise and experience in helping you develop a robust organizational structure to help solve your business organization issues and develop a robust structure, you can contact me at hrmlectures@gmail.com, or you can visit my website hrmlectures.in, hrmlectures.in, or you can also contact at my email phone number 9818171562. Thank you. Have a nice day.